Well, a tough pill to swallow tonight for Cats fans as 3-seed Kentucky fell to 14-seed Oakland in the round of 64 in the NCAA tournament. Final score 80-76. We head to Pittsburgh, where we find sports director Jeff Pecoro and Forrest Tucker live. Guys, this was a team that everyone thought could make a long run in this tournament. What went wrong tonight?
You're right, Hallie. Thank you. Alongside of Forrest, and she asked, what went wrong tonight? Where do we start on this, right? They had a kind of a funky zone that left the middle open, and Kentucky couldn't figure it out. I think what they came in, Oakland said, look, Reed Shepherd and the outside shooters, we're not going to let you beat us. And it really worked. It really had them discombobulated at the start.
Trey Townsend had his way in the paint. When I was courtside, he's as tall as Ugo Onyenso, and he's the tallest guy on the team. But he was bodying him. He was getting Trey Mitchell a hard time. So it was so tough to see them get outmatched at a game where Cal said, I'm going to go for some size on the inside, and it just didn't work tonight.
We have seen many times when Reed Shepherd gets hot, when Antonio Reeves gets hot, when Rob Dillingham gets hot. And it was a tough game for both Rob and Reed, I think, in this one. And Reed took it really hard tonight.
He did. It's always tough on everybody because, look, from behind the arc, a third of the shots went in. Field goals, 10% more. 10% more is the 43.3% is your highest shooting statistic. I don't know about free throws, but it's a devastating loss. That's how the players felt, Jeff.
Well, afterwards, we got to go into the locker room and talk to the players. And I tell you what, to a man, they were just devastated by this loss. Here's what they had to say.
You know, they're my two biggest supporters, and I look up to my mom and dad. You know, they're my two role models. Great people, but even better mom and dad. And, you know, knowing the careers that they had at Kentucky and how well they did, and being able to come to Kentucky and put on the same jersey that they did and wear the same number as dad. You know, run out in front of the same fans. It's always been a dream of mine.
I have so many things running through my mind right now, and there's so many emotions coursing through my body. It's almost like I'm numb right now, you know. It hurts. It really hurts, you know. We had a special team. It really did. And our ceiling was... You really couldn't see our ceiling with the group of guys we had, you know, but this one hurts a lot.
I mean, we tried. He was hitting fadeaway threes. Look hard. It was a foul. You just got to play the game and you got to pull it out. And we did pull it out, but it was just certain things in the last 3 minutes that just made us lose the game for sure. He said it's just hard. We messed up. A lot of people didn't. He was saying, like, just because how you performed, you got to learn from it. And, yeah.
Well, Jeff, another player who was inconsolable and said nothing to us pretty much, not to his discredit, was Zvonimir Visic. He's been through so much. I really want to see him back in blue next season.
I do too. I think that is the big question now coming up is we know who's going to be leaving for sure, the seniors that won't be here. But the big question is next, who leaves, who stays? I think that, to me, is the biggest question of all. And I think Coach Cal will stay, and I think he'll be back. Which players stay and play with him a second year of those youngsters?
This loss, I think, complicates that. Because if you went out in the Elite Eight, maybe a little different. Yeah. I think some guys might have a bad taste in their mouth. Even if they say, I want to get some money in the NBA, I think that this taste will stay. They might want to choose the former option and stay at Kentucky.
All right, let's hope so. Hallie, back to you.